Hello, ComSkills. It's Mr. Mickey, your teacher. Hopefully, you're doing a great job for Miss Reese today. Um, we are going to just show you a quick little video from me, just so you can see a couple key points that we want to make sure you don't forget for today and tomorrow. And so let's get this thing started. Okay. This week, you are going to be writing a power paragraph, and it's going to be powerful because you are going to include some important things. And one of those things are going to be you are going to make sure that you support your claim or your answer to a question. All right. So this is what we got going on here. You're going to be getting into your Google Classroom. You're going to be clicking into the Thursday, Friday activity. And this is the paper that's going to come up. So the first step is, as a class, you're going to click on here, right? And that's going to bring you to the reading called Is It Wrong to Quit? Okay. And that is going to look a little something like this. All right. Basically, what's going on is Ian, he's got a problem. He's got an issue. And you're going to have Angelique and Mike respond to him in different ways. Okay. So after you read that, I want you then to decide what you believe. Okay. But first, you're going to have to look at what Angelique says and what are 3 reasons why she says that Ian should not quit, that he should stick with it. And then while you're reading as a class, you're going to put 3 reasons why Mike believes you should quit now. Okay? Or Ian, why Ian should quit. Now, after you write those in, then what you're going to do is you're going to highlight which claim you like. Okay, so if you thought, yes, it is wrong to quit, if you believe that, you're going to simply highlight it. You're going to go to highlight color, and then you're going to highlight, boom. Okay, if you thought, no, it's wrong to quit, you simply, you highlight, go here, and you can highlight that way. Okay, so we have a couple steps here. You're going to be reading, you're going to be taking a few little notes where you're paraphrasing what they said. Okay. You're going to then choose what your answer is or what your claim is. Okay. And then after you're doing that, now you're going to be forming a paragraph. And for the first day, for Thursday, I think what might be good is after you do this as a class of reading and taking some notes and jotting that down, I think if you can get your intro sentence done and your claim done, you're looking pretty good. And then Friday, if you can support your claim with evidence, and we're going to do that by paraphrasing and by quoting the people in our reading, that would be pretty awesome. Okay. You're going to be writing your paragraph here below. All right. So here are some steps to help you. And notice you have a lot of stuff here that's going to help you to look at. All right. There's some sentence starters here. There's some options that you can choose from. Okay. But I just wanted you to see this. All right. Once you get to your paragraph writing, you need to start it with an intro. Remember, an intro is a way to get the reader's attention. And in order to do that, these are a few ways that can help you grab their attention. You can ask them a question. You can find a quote about quitting. You can start with the word imagine. You can have an interesting fact about quitting. Okay. Or you could do the figurative language or sensory detail to make the readers feel like they're right there in that position. Okay. So use one of these strategies in your intro. I'm going to show you 2 examples. One student used a question and they said, have you ever not enjoyed an activity you participated in? Okay, so they're putting the reader in that position. Another student said, it was once said, don't quit because something might go wrong. All right, so this student used a quote that they found. They didn't know necessarily who said it, so it said it was once said, and that works. So those are 2 ways to grab the reader's attention. And now they're going to move on to their claim. They're going to follow it with their answer. So they will either say, it is wrong to quit, or it is okay to quit. Notice we do not want to put the words I think before your claim because it makes you sound unsure or not confident in your answer. So if I said, I think it is okay to quit versus it is okay to quit, okay, because we said I think, we don't sound as confident as we should. So please take those words out if you have them in there. And that's where we want you to be on Thursday. Okay, we want you to have an intro and follow it with a claim. So again, I'm just going to show you some student examples. The first students that had their question, then they said, it's okay to quit things you don't enjoy. Boom. They answered the question. That's their claim. Our second student said, it's not okay to quit. Boom. They answered the question. Okay. So that's all we need you to see. It could be the first two sentences of your paragraph. Okay. Tomorrow, which is Friday, you will then have all of this support that we're going to talk about. Same thing here. You're going to have support now for that claim. I'm going to pause right now and we'll pick up for the rest of the video will be for Friday. Happy Friday. You have your intro done. That was step 1. Okay. You then moved on to step 2, which was your claim. And now it's going to be the most important step here, step 3. You are supporting that claim. Okay. And I want you to realize the word support is very important here. You could answer a question with yes or no, but ultimately, if you don't have support for that yes or no, it's not going to seem as strong. Okay. Another thing is we don't want just your thoughts. We want to see if you can come up with your thoughts and other people too to help support your ideas. And so in today's work for your support, you're going to work on 2 different types of supporting. You're going to work, number 1, on paraphrasing. And number 2, you're going to work on quoting somebody. Okay. So notice here, when we are going to support with a paraphrase, we give credit to the person or the reading, but we put it into our own words. The cool thing about this paraphrasing thing is most likely you've already done it. If you go back into your step 3, when you were putting your notes down, okay, you most likely probably took whatever Mike or Angelique said and you probably put it into your own words. So all you have to do now is use those notes in your writing. Let's take a look at an example. This student in the yellow said, the text also explains that you can give an activity a couple of months to see if you like it, and if you don't, you can quit. So they were saying the text told us that. It didn't tell us word for word. Okay, they changed it into their brain here, and then they wrote it down. And so that's what they did for their paraphrasing. They followed it up with, in the blue here, of what their own thoughts were about that. I don't think it's right to force someone, right? They had their own thoughts about that paraphrasing. So that was pretty awesome. What about this one? Okay, in the yellow. I agree with Angelique from Scholastic Action that you can challenge yourself when you're in a difficult spot. So this person, they might not have told their own thoughts or feelings about this paraphrase, right? But they did come out and they said that Scholastic Action said that you can challenge yourself when you're in a difficult spot, right? Notice what this person did too. Very good. They said, I agree with Angelique. So they gave Angelique credit and they gave Scholastic Action Magazine credit. Okay. Very cool. So for your paraphrasing right now, I want you to add on to your claim by simply telling us, taking the parts from the magazine and then plugging in those important thoughts to support or defend your answer. Okay. And after you're done with paraphrasing, then you're going to support your paragraph with a quote. Now, with a quote, you're still giving credit to the person or the reading, and you're using, though, their exact words. You also want to add why you agree with this quote. So, again, let's go to green now. Take a look at this quoting. In my opinion, I agree with Mike. So, they gave credit to Mike, they gave credit to Scholastic Action Magazine, and then take a look at how they quote it. Because he states, quote, but you shouldn't keep taking lessons if you don't love it. That would be a waste of time and money. Those were the exact words that Mike said in the article. And then they followed up with, I agree with this statement because do, 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 do. Okay, they give their own thoughts. Take a look at this person. According to the text. So because they've already told us Angelique from Scholastic Action was who they were reading, they can just now say according to the text because we know that the text is from Scholastic Action. So this is their start. According to the text, Angelique states, quote, but getting better will make you proud. And next time you're challenged, you'll know you can handle it, end quote. And then take a look at this. They give their thoughts on it. I agree with it because do, 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 do. Okay. So overall, guys, you should have a powerful paragraph here that has actually four things. Okay. So you should have number one, an intro where you're using a strategy. Number two, you should have a claim or an answer. Number three, you should support your claim with a paraphrasing. And you should also support it with a quote from the reading. Okay. I hope that helps. And I look forward to reading these. Have a wonderful rest of the week and weekend, and have a good turkey day and week. We will keep you guys updated on baby news. All right. Take care.